Morning, folks. Just getting the saw ready. I've got some friends coming down for the weekend, so I got to cut a bit of wood so we can have a campfire tonight, sit out, watch the stars, and listen to the swamp. Well, my grandfather always said, wood'll make a man of you. Been doing wood since I was 6 years old, probably. Everybody used to have to pitch in. It's a yearly trial when you're heating your house with a wood stove. Well, that should be enough for tonight. 2 dead ash. There we go. My wife says Pilates. Yeah. Go out and file some chainsaw blades. That's a good workout.
She's not here right now. She was. I assumed when you bought the 4-pack, it was because you didn't care about getting my shit.
Woo! Right.
Well, then that's why you have to buy 2 packs. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, you couldn't get close enough, eh?
We'll have to make it up.
Burn all the hair off my hand. All right, there we go. Smorgasbord. Do your job, trail camera. Do your job. I just took the garbage out this morning. It's another rainy day in Northern Ontario. I wanted to show you guys some signs of fall. You look around me and you see everything is green. My wife gets mad at me this time of year because she says, oh, the summer's only half over. Not true. If you look behind me, right here is a big maple in my yard, and you can already see behind me what I'm going to point out. The tips of this tree, if you pay attention, you'll see little signs like this all over. They're already starting to turn, these leaves, and today is July 29th. Right there. Now some trees turn earlier than others. Every year, this guy right here, maybe we'll call her Mabel, Mabel the Maple, yeah. She's an early indicator. She shows me every year things are starting to change. I must have been a farmer in a previous life because I noticed these things. My wife likes to live in ignorant bliss. I also have to cut miles of grass around my house. The backyard is even bigger than the front yard. And I can tell you guys this time of year that the grass slows down. So instead of cutting it every week, I'll start cutting it every 2 weeks. Just another sign. And as I walk across the yard, I'll show you guys one more that I noticed this morning. Webworms. Look at those big webs right there. The little caterpillars that come out this time of year. That's an ash tree and it is full of webs. So I will actually get my torch, and any of the ones that are along the edge of my property, my drive here, I will burn them because they do cause a lot of damage to the trees right here. Out in the swamp, I don't mind, but right along the edge of my yard, any of them that I can reach, I will burn. So much for my plans for a fire tonight. It's been raining for 2.5 hours, so it looks like we'll be maybe playing cards or something, I don't know, but we won't be sitting out having a fire watching the stars tonight anyway. Steve and I are possibly going to go fishing tomorrow up at Dad's camp, depending on the weather. We'll see what happens.
That seasoning smells good, actually. Addy. Video documenting.
It's only expired by about 2 weeks.
The expired, no.
2 weeks. This is
Every one of these,
now.
This is tonight.
It's going in the salad.
This is tonight.
every one of these is expired. We're
No,
just going
they're
through.
not. Read the dates.
I did.
They're not.
They are all expired.
Not all of them.
not
No,
all of them.
these
That's
two are still
October. Just because this is January of 2020.
Kaylee's winning. What? Oh, that's.
Oh!
Okay, get ready for that. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a pike. Caught him in the side. Oh, bring him up. There.
Oh. Hey, we got something. It's that big, eh?
I staked myself a walleye.
Yes, he did.
I
The,
don't think
the lure's bigger than the fish.
I don't think he saw it coming. Cause
Well, we've been in the boat for hours, no fish. One chub. All right. I think we're gonna go buy a case of French beer and go to Tom's camp for an hour. Yesterday, golfing with my dad, I noticed another sign. Choke cherries. The bushes are full of choke cherries. Now, they're not fully ripe yet, but the berries are there. And, do you guys notice? What's not around Gary's head right now? Deer flies. I'm not being surrounded by deer flies. So, they'll still come out later in the day when it gets warmer. But deer fly season is almost at an end. That means we're going to have to hit the bush hard for metal detecting and do, all our squatching, we'll get all our stuff in the next month camping. Spend as much time in the woods as we can because the flies are on the decline before it gets cold. I just have to wait for this rain to stop. If you're a bird watcher, you'll notice that all of the young are now as big as the adults. I've got robins, northern flickers, song sparrows, and a family of crows that have been living in my backyard for a month, and I can't tell which one is the mother anymore and which ones are the babies. They like to pick worms and things off. I have a sprinkler system, so there's lots of worms, caterpillars, and the flickers do the same thing. The mothers bring them here on my lawn, and they stay here for like 3 weeks, and they just clean it of anything that moves.